welcome to Film Club. I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you today to talk about, a little bit late, but better late than never, episode 7 of Wandavision. And today I've got a very special guest. Mia and Patrick have taken the week off, and I am joined today by a very avid fan of the MCU, and that would be my son, Jackson. Hello, Jackson. How are you today?
Hi.
So, Jack, what did you think of this episode of WandaVision, episode 7?
It was pretty great. I already saw it 2 times, and I saw a lot of different things after I saw it the second time.
Would you notice? So, did you notice any Easter eggs or anything?
Oh, I saw a lot.
You did? Tell me about it.
Okay, from the starting, I'm going to talk to the starting from the end. In the starting, where Wanda is asleep, her blanket has pentagons all over it.
Pentagons? You mean hexagons?
Yeah, hexagons. I thought it was pentagons this whole time.
Hexagon.
Oh, Vision's pillow is also hexagons too.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a theme we've seen throughout the entire show, and we still don't know exactly what that's all about. All these hexagon imageries. I think maybe it's to, to kind of reinforce the name of what Wanda does, the hex that she does, and even did you notice in this episode when they pan back and they zoomed out and you could see the outline of the town? It's got a giant hexagon over top of the town.
Yeah. After when it shows the intro where it's like the office where it shows a bunch of different places, there was a part of it where it shows Stanley's birthday.
What do you mean Stanley's birthday? Where do you see Stanley's birthday?
When you first start the intro, it shows all the different places where the calendar is. It shows all different stuff, arcade games.
Are you talking about the introduction of the show?
Yeah.
Like doing that whole Modern Family?
Yeah.
Oh, The Office. Are you talking about the introduction to the modern type show?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you see? You saw a date? You saw a date somewhere?
It showed numbers, and actually there were the birth of Stanley.
Oh, I think you're talking about the I think I saw someone talking about that too. It was the license plate.
Yeah.
On top of the license plate there was a date, and I think if you look at the numbers, it is Stanley's actual birth date. Yeah, so they're honoring Stanley in this. I thought they'd actually have a picture of Stanley somewhere. Maybe they still will. I thought they'd keep that tradition up of having Stanley appear in all these series and movies. And now that he's passed away, perhaps they would maybe show a picture of him in the distance or what have you. But they haven't done that yet, so we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what else did you think about the episode? Did you know? What about how Monica gets her powers? Well, she doesn't have her powers yet. I don't think. I think they're giving us they're leading us in the direction that she has these special powers now. What do you think of that?
The thing that I thought about is actually kind of crazy because each time, if you see in one of the episodes, she says each time you go in there, you keep changing and like your body's like you're acting different.
Mm-hmm.
And then actually on episode 6, the Halloween one.
Yeah.
Remember where the I don't remember her name again, where she goes into the hex?
Oh, Dr. Kat Denning's character.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
When she gets transformed, I liked her when she was transformed into a different person. It was just funny.
Right.
I think I don't know what's happening to her because at first, when her and Vision were together,
okay,
in the car, and Wanda kept blocking them. When Vision leaves her, I wonder what's gonna happen to her next. Like, when are you gonna see her?
Well, he did leave her. He left her all by herself.
Yeah.
He was kind of tired of being in this episode. They're trying to get to the house, to Wanda's house, to Vision and Wanda's house. But every time they would go make any progress, something would stop them, and they would and so I think Vision finally had enough with that. And kind of phased out of the car and took off. And then Kat Denning's character, Dr. Darcy Lewis, that's who it is. So Dr. Lewis basically said, I guess I'll meet you there. He just took off on her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Also, the funny thing is that when Agnes...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that part was funny. At the...
Well, what happened? What happened with Agnes?
Agnes was the witch. I don't remember his name. Is like blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah. You mean Agatha Harkness?
Yeah, Agatha and Harkness.
Yeah. So they revealed that Agatha was actually Agnes was actually Agatha Harkness. And if you follow the comics, if you watch the film club in the last few episodes, we talked about that on many occasions. That we all thought that most people thought that she was going to be revealed as Agatha Harkness. So that is revealed in today's episode. Wanda goes looking for her kids. She goes down to the basement of Agatha's house, and sure enough, it's all kind of creepy and weird. It's like a castle almost, very, very hell-like. All these lots of hell imagery, and then she finally reveals to Wanda that she in fact is a witch as well, a witch. But actually, you know what? Wanda's not a witch, right? Her powers were not. She didn't learn her powers as a witch. She was experimented on by Hydra. Remember her and her brother back in, I think it was the Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
I think it was Winter Soldier film. They kind of show us that. And they experimented using the Infinity Stones to bring the powers out of people. And they brought that out of Wanda, and they brought it out of Quicksilver as well, of Pietro. And that's how they got the power. So she's not really a witch. They haven't even called her Scarlet Witch yet. I have a feeling they're going to call her Scarlet Witch by the end of the series. And so anyways, Agatha confronts her and tells her that she's a witch and that she's got some powers. And I got a feeling that she's been controlling Wanda this whole time.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
Yeah. I really am speechless, but also I wasn't here for the episode 4 or 5 where Pietro comes in.
You weren't here. What do you mean? You were here?
No.
Oh, you mean here on the film club?
Yeah.
That's right.
For episode 7, remember when you see Quicksilver at the door?
Yeah.
She's using magic to get him over there.
Yes.
And you know what I think that's happening?
What do you think?
I think Quicksilver was running around, and then Agnes gets out of the hex, and she just captures him and brings him inside, and it kidnaps him, and then just makes him go to the door.
Yeah, but how did he get there?
I think he was just running around like
From where?
always. Remember in X-Men where he goes?
This is not the X-Men universe.
I know.
So how the heck how did he get plucked out of that universe and thrown into this universe?
It's just weird and confusing. Really confusing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. This series is not giving us any explanations about anything. Every episode, we think we have an idea. Oh yeah, it's going to be this or it's going to be that, and then the show airs and it throws us more questions and it answers nothing. Pietro's, this is his second episode. We have no idea where he's from. He's barely even in this episode. So this is his third episode, actually.
Yeah.
And we don't even know where he's from. We have no answers. And actually, what makes me very worried is that these episodes have only been about 25, 30 minutes in length. We have only 2 more left. And how can they resolve this story in 2 episodes? So I'm pretty nervous about how this is going to turn out. I hope they land this series well. I hope it ends really well. But I wouldn't be lying. I'd be lying if I said I was confident they're going to be able to do this, because I don't know how they're going to do this in just 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
Who do you think? Do you think Agnes is the only bad guy, or do you think there's somebody else?
No, I bet Mephisto is going to be in there. I bet everyone's going to know that because everyone's reading the comics, and there's a lot of guys who are like, hey, Mephisto, he's totally going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I'm saying is the guy who I think who's Mephisto is I always forget his name. He's
Al Pacino?
He's the guy in Sword.
Oh, you think the leader of Sword?
Yeah,
the director.
Yeah.
You think it's director oh, come on. I'll get it in a second. It's so slow. John Stamberg's the actor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's not giving me his... Oh, there it is. Director Tyler Hayward. So, Director Hayward, you think it's him?
Yeah.
I don't think it's him.
Because he's always wanting to hurt Wanda. He's not listening to, a lot of people.
Right.
They're saying, calm down, you don't need to do this, you can't do that. And they're telling him the right way, but he's not listening, and he's just going with the bad way. And he's not trusting other people. And he kicked a lot of people out, like the main people, like the scientist, where she got into the she was they handcuffed her on the car.
Yeah,
They-
Darcy Lewis. Dr.
Yeah,
Lewis.
Darcy Lewis. She was telling them to be careful, and they handcuffed her to the car, and yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, I don't think he's the bad guy. I think he's made to look like the bad guy, but I don't think he is. Could he be working for the bad guy?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't think he is. I think he's just a jerk, and I think he's been working on the. I'll tell you who he might work for. You ready?
Who?
You ready?
Mhm.
Ultron.
Ultra. Oh my gosh. And if you see the cast on Google, it shows a guy that he voiced Ultron. You see Ultron on the bottom.
I know. I saw that too, but I think they showed Ultron in the series
Oh
in
yeah.
a flashback, so they had to give him credit. But I wouldn't be surprised if Ultron. It could be that Ultron is kind of manipulating a lot of people here. Hayward could be one of them. And that is why they had Vision's body. They were trying to rebuild the Vision and bring Vision back. And as we know in the comics and in the MCU, Vision and Ultron are connected. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised if in the very last episode, Ultron appears. I wouldn't be surprised. You mentioned Mephisto. I wouldn't be surprised if he appeared. I mentioned Al Pacino to you moments ago. There's been lots of discussion of actor Al Pacino, who has expressed interest to Kevin Feige at the Marvel Universe or at the MCU that he likes what they're doing, and funny enough, he likes what they're doing. His collaborator Martin Scorsese doesn't like what they're doing, but Al Pacino likes what they're doing, and I think he'd be a fantastic Mephisto. So that could be something as well. Paul Bettany, the actor who plays Vision, has made many comments online and in interviews about the big surprise character as an actor he's wanted to work with his whole life. So it's got to be someone who he's not worked with before. So I guess it wouldn't be James Spader who played Ultron, but it could very well be Al Pacino, because I know they have not worked together in a film, as far as I know. So, anyways, your guess, Jackson, is as good as mine. I am not 100% sure, but these are some good ones. You know what? Actually, I heard one today, which is kind of funny.
Oh.
Yeah. They're calling the surprise guest a Luke Skywalker. They say a Luke Skywalker size appearance, which means they're comparing it to the Mandalorian. When Luke, you saw the episode when Luke came, it was a big deal. Everybody went crazy because Luke Skywalker finally appeared properly. Disney. And and so people are now, and then oh my goodness, and then Elizabeth Olsen made a comment and said that yes, we're going to have a guest star or an appearance by someone. It's going to be a Luke Skywalker size appearance. Well, check this out. I heard this today. Mark Hamill. Who's Mark Hamill?
Luke Skywalker.
That's right. Good work. So Mark Hamill, the actor who played Luke Skywalker in an animated Avengers movie, played a character known as Nightmare. And other people have speculated that maybe it's not Mephisto, maybe it's Nightmare who's going to be the bad guy in this series. And wouldn't it be funny if Mark Hamill played Nightmare in the MCU, because he already did the voice of Nightmare in an animated series.
Oh.
So that'd be kind of funny. I think people would not be happy because, it's not going to be, Al Pacino is not going to be Professor X, it's not going to be Magneto, it'd be Nightmare. But it'd be kind of fun if Mark Hamill appeared, and that means basically Elizabeth Olsen was not lying. She said it was going to be a Luke Skywalker size appearance. Well, there's Luke Skywalker appearing. That'd be kind of funny.
There's something else I gotta say. Mark Hamill.
Mm-hmm.
He played a lot of weird voices. Like he played the new Chucky guy in the Chucky movie.
That's right.
I heard a lot about
Child's Play. That's right.
Yeah, the new one in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forgot what else.
Played the Joker.
Yeah, the Joker.
Oh, he did that for years. Yeah. One of the most famous, most recent things. Yeah, he took on the voice of Chucky. But whenever I heard Chucky speak, I would just think of the Joker. Doesn't he do the voices on your Xbox game too? The Justice League games you play?
I No, you don't get to hear Mark Hamill.
Oh, I thought maybe you did. Oh, well, he's done video games as well, too. Anyways, let's get back to WandaVision. So what do you think is going to happen on episode 8, which takes place, gee whiz, in just a day and a half?
I think at the end, remember when Wanda's eyes turned purple and it was all glowing?
Yep.
I think Agnes is mind controlling her. Like in the starting when it was all normal and stuff, and like nothing bad was happening. I think she's trying to restart that back to the 50s, and it's just gonna keep restarting.
Yes.
So I think Vision's gonna have a fight with Agnes. I just think so because when he left, I think he's gonna come. He's gonna see Wanda getting hurt by Agnes because you see her mind controlling her. So I think he's gonna beat her, or she's gonna beat him. Something's gonna happen. I don't know. I think we should end the episode here.
You do, eh? Okay, well, let me finish up too. I think so too. I think we pretty much have covered all the bases for the most part. I do think that in episode 8 we're going to see, we're going to finally get some answers. I've been saying that for 3 weeks, but I think because we're so close to the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we get either a glimpse of our big surprise guest, either at the end of the episode or early on in the episode. I think that we're going to finally see who's behind all this. Finally. I'm so anxious to find. I just wish they'd drop the whole thing because I want to see everything.
Me too. I would rather binge watch it.
I know what. I like week to week, but, there's something to be said about binging too. Listen, thanks a lot, Jackson, for dropping by Film Club. Maybe you can drop by this weekend again. We can talk about episode 8 after it airs.
I think for Loki, they're going to add each episode again with each Friday.
Oh,
they should change the day, like Wednesday. Like, they always just make it on Friday. I don't get it.
No, they might. I don't know. Friday's just the day they've chosen. Mandalorian was the same, and I got a feeling we're gonna. Oh, now, you know what else we're gonna see? Actually, I think on episode 8 we're gonna have another post-credit scene.
Oh.
I think we're gonna see post. Oh, that's it. I think if we don't see the main new character in the actual episode, we're gonna see a glimpse of him, the back of the head or whatever, in the post-credit scene. Anyways, listen, guys. We could keep talking forever about the speculations about WandaVision. It's a lot of, I think half the fun about watching these shows is trying to figure out what Marvel is doing and what Kevin Feige's brain is trying to give us. Still a lot of excitement out there about the X-Men or potential mutant showing up, or Reed Richards showing up as the aerospace engineer. So who knows? We're going to see. The answers are going to be all here within the next couple of weeks. But listen, please do subscribe to this channel. Subscribe and like the channel. And my idea of this channel is to get as many subscribers as possible so that I can start branching out and interviewing and talking with members of the channel to find out what the movies you like, talk about the TV shows you like. Again, it's just, we're just all film fans here and TV fans here, and it'd be great to talk to you about these things that we all love. Anyways, guys, until next time, thanks for dropping by.
See you later.
Thanks, Jackson. Take care. Bye now.
Bye.